Hello everyone, welcome back to cosolix. I'm your host cosolix. Today I'm telling you how to easily hit diamond in Brawlhalla. If you enjoy this type of stuff and you want to improve at Brawlhalla, subscribe to cosolix. This channel has a giant library of videos to help you improve, so go check out our almost hundreds of videos already. We have so many, and subscribe for more. Check out teamcosolix.com if you want some personal coaching from me or any of the other coaches here at cosolix. Let's get right into this. So how do you easily hit diamond in Brawlhalla? The first thing that you need to know is the movement options that are essential because they put you in a position to really capitalize. You can treat it like Messi in soccer or McDavid in hockey. The faster, if you can get from point A to point B, you give yourself more options. So the first two things that you need to know to do that are dash jump fast falls and empty hops. Let me show you exactly what they look like in training room. So dash jump fast fall is basically like this, and when you're practicing it, do this in a row and see how low to the ground I'm getting it. Yeah, you can get this thing really low, so practice doing this. The reason I say to do this, it's the fastest way to move horizontally in Brawlhalla. This is the fastest way to move horizontally. It literally looks like I'm hacking. I cannot lie. This is so absurd. So guys, please practice this because the fastest way to move is something you're going to need to know. And the second thing, the fastest way to move vertically in Brawlhalla is jumping. So jump fast fall. This is the fastest way to change your hurt box while maintaining stage control. You can pick between doing a grounded attack or doing an aerial attack, and you have equal advantage to your opponent while in neutral, while in this kind of position. So guys, practice jump fast fall, empty hops. So guys, once again, dash jump landings like this, dash jump fast falls, and just jump fast falls. Horizontal and vertical, it's as simple as that. Once you know how to do these two things really well, let's talk about the next step, and this is the big stuff. So I've come up with, it's a 3/4 part plan to hitting diamond easily. The first step to the plan is you need to get our opponent to whiff or become vulnerable. So basically, if they dodge or if they miss an attack, they're vulnerable. And there is an exception. You can attack your opponent first. However, only do it if it's 100% guaranteed. Like if they're right next to you and you have Katars, you just Katar in there. But don't go for stuff that isn't confirmed. So get your opponent to whiff or get them to do a bad dodge that you can capitalize on. That's the first step. The second step is once they are vulnerable, can you punish them for being vulnerable? This is not always a yes. So please answer this second question as accurately as possible. If you think it's a 90% chance that you can do it, 10% no, don't go for it. If there's even a 10% chance it's not confirmed, just don't go for it. Play almost like a computer. You just want to play simple and clean. And also, if you just don't go for it, there's no downside. Like, you just keep holding stage control. You don't need to go for every single punish. There's always another option, 99.99% of the time. So guys, decide if you can punish it or not. And if you can punish, then we go to step 3. If you can't punish, go back to step 1, right? But step 3, you land the punish if you have a true combo or confirmed string. So if your opponent has no dodge and the combo is confirmed, go for it. That's kind of a given. And then step 4, make your opponent vulnerable again. Now we're kind of repeating the step 1 in a slightly different position. So you can react to their dodges because that can make them vulnerable. They might do like some wake up or something like that and whiff. So maybe you'll want to step back and then punish and go back to step 1. We're just repeating that circle. Or you can go for a read, but the reads that you go for, try and make sure that they're also hard to punish. So for instance, on Ogrim, like a read off of downlight, like sure you can go for downlight endlight, but endlight makes you vulnerable. So a good one a lot of Lance players do is like downlight, jump, chase, dodge, reverse nair. And it's a tough input, but look at this. Jump, chase, dodge, reverse nair. I can hold all the way to the left, or I can stop the momentum. And then my opponent has to guess which way I'm holding forward or back. I have that decision, and it makes it difficult for it to punish. So this is called baiting, and you can do this in neutral as well. It's not something I'm going to recommend for this video, but if you're going to go for reads in Brawlhalla, don't go for reads that make you vulnerable. Go for reads that are very difficult for your opponent to deal with. That's why Lance Nair is so good. That's why Axe Dare and Axe Dare is so good. Look how much momentum you get. Look at that. I'm just like moving, and you can decide to hold back. Like you can like dare while holding back, or you can dare while holding forward. It's the same idea, right? So go for stuff that's hard for your opponent to attack. Let me show you in an experimental game. I'm going to play random just to showcase. It doesn't matter what I play. So the first step that I talked about, not the steps, but both the movement and the first step, they kind of combine into the two. So you're going to be using empty hops and dash jumps to bait out your opponent. You don't want to get too close. Stay in that reactable zone. Like make sure you can react to no matter what your opponent does. So here I'm empty hopping, right? And there I just got a little too close. Got a nair there because they whiffed, and I decided I can punish that. You know, we're just gonna pressure. And you saw he wasted the move, and then he made himself vulnerable. I also went for a move. That bow nair is really hard to punish. There he went for recovery, decided I can punish it. And those 4 steps, I'm doing them, but really fast paced. That is what neutral is. So I can kind of show you that in the replay after this game. But the goal, get our opponent to miss. There I couldn't punish it, so I didn't try and punish it, even though I got him to miss. There I thought I could punish it, but I couldn't have. That I thought I could. I could punish that. Gonna go for something that's hard for him to punish. Turns out it wasn't. No. I'll win this. This guy's not that bad. Why are you salt taunting? I'm on Yumiko. Please. No dodge. Aw. He just barely touched grounded. Let's get hammer. Now we're gonna take this space, start empty hopping. I want the dash, whatever. Hit the true combo. Once again, you get your opponent to miss, get the punish. Can you true combo? Yes. And I do. Oh, I missed the true combo. It's hard to do the 3-step plan, but if you try and follow it accurately, things get really easy. So we're neutral. Got him to whiff. Got that miss. I went for a tight string. That was also just hard to punish. No dodge. Okay, never mind. No dodge. And he was vulnerable because he had no dodge. So that's kind of like that go time for you, right? We can slow things down once again after this. So he whiffed. I couldn't get a true combo, so I didn't. You know, we're going to use some empty hops here. I can feel pressured. We can go in and out with these dash jumps. There we go. You can see the movement coming in clutch there. Went for something that was hard for him to punish. That was a bad serve from me. I shouldn't have went for that. Should wake up. That was bad. What are you gonna do? Oh, bad little string for me. Gonna go for stuff in neutral. Like that nair is just hard for him to punish. Nice 4 side zigs in a row, Loki. And you can attack first if it's 100% unpunishable, but we're not even gonna focus on that. Just gonna be using movement and get our opponent to miss. And there he just dodged in neutral, so it's vulnerable. Dude taunted and then got wrecked. GG's. Let's break that down a little bit, because it's kind of hard to talk about it mid-match. So we're going to watch this replay with that 3 to 4 step plan in mind. This is all you need to know to hit diamond. So watch this kind of all in slow-mo. The beginning was a little bit weird. We're just using a lot of movement. You can see the empty hops I'm doing there. I'm kind of double jumping a little too much. Like, you don't want to be doing what I'm doing. Say I got no jumps here, so I kind of had to land next to him. That was bad for me, ideally. But yeah, here, even in disadvantage state, this is step 1. Get our opponent to miss. Got him to miss. Step 2, can you punish? I can punish it, so I do. Step 3, can I hit a true combo? No, I can't. So I'm going to go back to step 1 and try and win the next interaction. So I take stage control because that's a good position. We're most likely to win the next interaction. So now, back in neutral. Next interaction, back in neutral. Step 1, Can you punish that? I can't really punish that. However, he jumped and then dodged. And bow and air is really hard to punish. So I'm like, I'm going to pressure because a lot of people jump instantly. And I go for a bow and air. And it works. So that's kind of just like knowing that people are vulnerable once they miss attacks. And I'm like, I can kind of go for a punish if it's safe. So step 1 complete. Step 2, can I hit a true combo? No, I cannot. Or sorry, step 1 and 2 complete. Step 3, can I hit a true combo? I can't. I want stage control. So I do that. I can go for something that creates tempo, and this is kind of baiting, but you don't need to worry about that. It actually put me in a bad position. So yeah, don't even recommend it in this case scenario. Back again. This guy goes for a scythe downer because I was next to him and I moved out of the way. Can I punish? Yes. Do I have a confirmed combo? No, I don't. So I don't go for it. He dodged and is off stage. So he is vulnerable and I go for this neutral air. Even though it's a slow punish, he has no dodge. And I punish his recovery because step 1 complete. Can I combo? No. Get the stage control. You can kind of see the rinse repeat. And this is what neutral is in Brawlhalla. So step 1, get him to miss. Got him to miss with good movement. Can I punish? I thought I could. Turns out I can't. Couple frames too late. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a little sad. Step 1, get him to miss. And you can kind of see this going into, you know, in a row. Let's watch the second stock, because this is where I really capitalized. Started getting not just reads, but, you know, just started winning neutral a lot more consistently. So, we're moving, and this is a good little dash stance right here. Back dash to get out of the way. Can I punish? Yes. Do I have a true combo? Yes. I screwed it up. But it is the thought that counts. Now, can I punish this? I thought so, yes. It turns out it's a no. This one, I get hit, whatever, disadvantage. Can I punish this? Because he has no dodge. That's where I'm like, oh, he's vulnerable. But it just wasn't super confirmed. It's bad. I made the wrong choice. That's okay. Right here. Goes for Scythe and Light. Can I punish this? If I go for a Nair, because he jumped before, yeah, I can. So I go for it. So that decision making on can you punish and whatnot, that can be really difficult, and I think that's something that you guys should really focus on. But if you get really good at following these 4 steps that I talked about in this video and try and follow them as accurately as possible, things are going to get easy. Do I have a true combo? No, but hammer recovery is hard to punish. I'm going to go for it anyways, and it works. Sometimes, like, you know, you can take a little bit of gambles of like the 80%, especially if you're like low diamond, even low Brawlhalla. And against pros, I should never go for this hammer recovery. But yeah, if you're trying to hit diamond, you can go for some tight strings. Right here, can I punish the scythe recovery? I thought yes. Turns out there was no. I almost got punished. Can I punish the scythe there? No, even though I thought yes, and I was a couple frames off once again. But I punished that side light. Do I have a true combo? No, but I have a tight string, so I went for it anyways. And he wasn't really punishing the tight strings. I got the Sarah. Do I have a true combo? No. But he's kind of made himself vulnerable because look at this. No dodge. So he put himself in a bad position. He was vulnerable, and then I won neutrally. It's a lot about them being vulnerable that kind of won me this game. This map is kind of small, so there's a little bit less neutral happening with equal stage control. But that's not a bad thing. Here's some neutral right here. We're both little empty hops, empty hop, empty hop. He dodged, and then I didn't go right away because I couldn't get an opening. And look at this, he just gave me an opening. But you see this movement, right? Jump, fast halt, landing, dash jumps. The dash jumps and empty hops are crucial. Then I hit a Sair. I don't have a true combo. Then he wastes a dodge, so then I go for a Nair. And it's also hard for him to punish. I thought he had no dodge, so I went for the recovery. You can see those 4 steps, they just happen over and over and over and over again. And it's just a matter of like getting good and being accurate with them. Let's do another. These players in experimental, by the way, are like at least 2300 for me because I play experimental a lot for videos and stuff. So it's not as applicable as just low diamond. In general, just try and get good at the 4 steps and being as accurate as possible. It's true at all elos. It's just how accurate you need to be and how hard it is to be accurate changes depending on your opponent. 2, 1. Okay, let's focus on the 4 steps with Nyx. No, I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. 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 Okay. Okay, we're neutral. We're neutral. And you can see the movement coming clutch there. I saw him waste his dodge. Don't have a true combo. Didn't have a dodge, so I went for a read. That was hard to punish, which we talked about. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I start. That was bad. Got that punish. Free punish. I don't have a true combo. Going for a read that's hard to punish. Going for a read that's hard to punish. I almost got that, sir. Unfortunate. Thought I could punish it. Made the wrong decision. I'm not going to be 100% accurate, but that's kind of like what we're trying to be. That's a bit of baiting in neutral, where some weapons you can definitely bait better than others. That was a wake up. He was kind of close to me. If they're really close, you can hit them straight up. But take a look at this for a neutral. Has no dodge. Jump. You didn't jump, but you didn't touch either. No dodge. You can just kind of see when they're vulnerable, and that's like what's most important. Get the weapon. No dodge. That was a bad dare. No dodge. Oh, I almost clipped him on side. Went for some reactions there. We kind of talked about that in the 4-step plan. When you're in advantage state, you can try and react to their dodges. That was bad for me. I didn't complete the first step. I had to avoid that ground pound, and I wasn't focused on avoiding it. And gotcha. Okay. I can punish it. I can punish that, but Spirit Nair is like best Nair in the game. No dodge. And yeah, that was confirmed. He had no dodge. So it's, once again, just focusing on when they're vulnerable and making the right decision. We're in neutral, you know, get him to miss, get him to whiffs. I went too far stacked. Thought I could punish that. We're neutral, start empty hopping, hit that side light. Went for a reaction, that was also hard to punish. But yeah. Thought I could punish that, definitely couldn't. I'm spot dodging a little too much. Damn, went for a reaction there because he dodged that second time. No dodge. Oh, I think confirmed. Went for a tight string that I probably shouldn't have because he had a dodge. No dodge. Okay. That was confirmed because he had no dodge. He has a dodge. Went for something that like wasn't punishable. And covered some options. It's all stuff we talked about in the 4 steps. It's just getting good at like following those 4 steps. And then the 2 movement options that we talked about, just they work in tandem with them. That's kind of all you need to know. You just get good at what I mentioned in this video, and it's like actually game changing. Come on, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And get that punish. I gotta stop spot dodging. That's like the 3rd time now. You're spot dodging too. Because you're spot dodging, can I end light and then yeah. And that was just a read. You can go for those kind of hard reads once you start getting them when they're more confirmed, but that's all it takes, guys. That's how you hit diamond in Brawlhalla very easily. You can see me on the Nyx. That guy's probably at least low diamond. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you improve. Subscribe for more. I'll see you all later. Peace.